Deseret News Rewind is presented by Heidemann and Associates. Call them now for a free consultation, 801-754-4240, or go to utah.law. Welcome in Deseret News Rewind Award nomination videos. Dusty Litster and Dane Stewart, as always, brought to you by the Utah National Guard, but presented by Heidemann and Associates.
That's right, Dusty, and full service law firm, locations throughout the state of Utah. And if you tell them Deseret News Rewind sent you, free 99, folks. Free consultation available from the experts at Heidemann Associates. Call 801-754-4240.
And our awards are brought to you by the Utah Army National Guard. If you want to get better at life and everything else, not just about military service. Yeah. Give them a go learn more, get tuition reimbursement, tuition assistance, not only that, you can get signing bonuses depending on the job training you want to get as well. Well, in this video, we've taken you through some players. Now we're talking coaches. The guys who have to wrangle these guys together, coach them up and get them to win championships or win region titles. We have some stipulations of who's going to be in this stuff.
That's right.
It can be interesting. So watch where we go. All right, first of all, 5A. We'll start in 5A. You win a state championship, you get on here. Jeremy Hill, 3 straight state championships.
Yeah, phenomenal accomplishment at Orem. And, beating Timpview twice this year, winning another state championship, and boy, the job he's done of replacing. Think about how much talent he lost last year and bumped up a classification, still won it. Phenomenal year for Coach Hill.
And as much as I know I can joke about this, and he missed the first 2 games this year and had his team ready to go. I mean, had to go through a lot of stuff this year. Not an easy season.
Yeah.
Not an easy season at all. Players going through some family stuff as well. Yeah. How about the team that got to the championship game a couple years early? Yeah. Andy Stokes, the head coach at Timpview.
Boy, how about having to retool your offense mid-season? And it turns out being better for Timpview. And, they lost in the championship. It was an uncustomary game for this Timpview T-Bird team in the state championship. That being said, congratulations to Orem. But Coach Stokes, hey, this rebuild, it's on track. It's maybe ahead of schedule. He's doing a phenomenal job of getting Timpview back to the top of 5A.
For some reason in 5A, you got to stay in Utah County. How about Tony McGeary? And this isn't even a Lifetime Achievement Award. Yeah. Pro Bowl, and some people say, why not Salem Hills? They won the region. Yeah. Won the region, beat Salem Hills head-to-head. Yeah. Tony McGeary and what he did at Pro Bowl, earning a first-round bye, is enough to get him on this list.
Yeah, didn't get over the Timpview hump this year, and I know that's something that group is going to think they missed their opportunity. This was the year they were hoping to do it. Went 0 for 2 against Timpview. Other than that, 1 loss to Lehigh, and they were formidable. I mean, you look at what this Provo group did, and this has been building up for this class. Coach McGary's finally got that Provo program on some stable footing, and a program that has not had a real strong history, especially as of late. Phenomenal job by Coach McGeary to get this team a region championship and to win a game in the playoffs.
Absolutely, really big thing for him. And now let's go to another one. This is another old power kind of coming back. Justin Hem, the coach for Brighton.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about rebuilds being ahead of schedule. How about first year for Coach Hem? And they finished 2nd in Region 6. Won a playoff game. They had a first round bye. They lost to Orem in the second round, but that was Orem's second closest game. It was 21-6. And, even Orem was talking with someone a week ago, and they said, we went to Brighton. We're like, oh, my gosh, they're big. And they were a tough test for the Orem Tigers. Coach Hem doing a phenomenal job. Brighton football going to be back thanks to Coach Hem.
If you got other coaches at 5'8", write them in. Send them to us. I'd love to see them as well. We only get 4 slots on Twitter. That's why we do this the way we do it. But everyone's available through write-ins as well. All right, let's go to 6A. And again, we start at champions. How about Eric Kerr? It's been a long time since Quarter Canyon's lost a game.
Well, and I think the best coaching for Coach Kerr this year was getting that defense. I mean, that was lock you down. We saw it in the playoffs, but boy, anytime you coach a quarterback to 27-0 as a starter for 2 years plus, incorporating a run game this year, which I think was a real positive step for this Quarter Canyon offense, took some of the pressure off, especially in the early part of the season. Coach Kerr, back-to-back state championships. Again, another one that bumped up a classification. And ain't no thing.
Absolutely. Let's go to the team who got to the championship. Aaron Beam, back-to-back years state championship appearances.
Yeah, and I mean, triple-digit wins for the last 3 years. I mean, you talk about building a culture. Coach Beam doing that at American Fork. Look, future's bright with some young talent coming back.
And, a team every single year, you want to ride them off. And all that happens is Coach Pierce and the Mustangs, they are the fly in the ointment every single season.
Hey, they beat Bingham for the first time ever. And, this team, boy, made notice early. I know they had an early playoff exit, thought they'd be able to put together a deeper run. American Fork got the better end of them the second time around. But this Harriman team, a lot of youth. Coach Pierce, fantastic job of getting Harriman to a region championship shared, but getting the win over Bingham and taking care of business. Harriman was really strong this year, thanks largely to their coach.
Well, another region champion, one that kind of came out of nowhere, the Syracuse Titans and Coach Knight.
Man, I mean, this one is an easy pick. I mean, Syracuse has been down the last couple of years, but what Coach Knight did to help that team get back to a region championship, upset Pleasant Grove in the second round of the playoffs. I call it an upset because we didn't see it coming, right? You beat a Region 4 team.
Right.
Phenomenal job this year, winning that region title, and really having a dynamic offense was tough to defend.
Yeah, whenever you say, hey, we got to change this playoff thing, can't have region. Yeah, and you go be Region 4.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yep.
But congratulations to these coaches. Again, if you got other coaches that you think should be written in, just hit us up at Dane News Rewind, at Dane_Stewart, at Dusty Litster. We'll add them as well. And whoever wins, we'll have that award show coming up very, very soon. For Vince Francis and Dane Stewart, I'm Dusty Litster. Thanks for joining us. Go look at the other videos as well and go place those votes here on the Deseret News Rewind Awards video.